What is going on, guys? My name is Demetri and welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to break down the best habit trackers that you can use in 2021. With that being said, make sure to hit that subscribe button and notification bell down below before I dive into the topic of this video. First and foremost, Habitify is the first recommendation that I have for habit trackers in 2021. It's a very well-made habit tracker that has a lot of different features that I think you all can benefit from. Habitify is a multi-platform app that does a great job of having you set down the different goals that you want, whether it be weekly, daily, monthly, different types of goals and habits, and then it reminds you to do those things so that you can make sure you stay on task and keep up with all the habits that you want to build. I'd say the main three features that I want to break down here are the fact that it is really easy to set up a habit in Habitify. I'd say that there sometimes is a little bit of a clunky process with other apps. However, with this one, it's extremely easy to set up. And then the reminders that you have in a Habitify really do help you build those habits. And I think having that little bit of edge when regarding to making sure you keep your habits up, it can help and make it so that you actually, follow through on these things, because a lot of us have problems building habits. Let's be honest, all of us have that issue. I think the reminders are very important. And then the last thing is how great the visualizations are. They have nice different layouts to show you how the habit building's going. And I really think that I would recommend this app to anybody who is interested in starting their habit tracking journey today. For pricing, they have 3 free habits for the free plan, which I think is pretty good. That's pretty standard across a lot of these different habit tracking apps. And then for the pricing, I believe it's $4.99 a month. And then you could actually opt into a one-time lifetime subscription for $64.99. So that's an option for people who know they're going to use this for a while. I would say the free plan's good for most, and I don't really ever recommend spending money where you don't have to. So check it out and we'll see what you guys think. Number 2 is Habitica. It's actually one of the more interesting ones that I've come across. It's like a video game almost, where you can sort of set up your character and level up if you complete these habits. It gamifies your habit building journey, which I think for a lot of different people actually works with their mind best. Some people like video games. It's just a fact. And if you can level yourself up in the real world and in this video game space, I think it's going to be beneficial. So I would really recommend checking this one out if you have that sort of mindset, if you're interested in like playing a game while becoming, building a better life. I think I would probably do well with this habit tracking app. I don't know why I haven't bothered to like really utilize it to my benefit, because I like video games. I don't really play them anymore, but it's like I had my phase, right? And I feel like this could help me have an even more fun with my self-development journey. So the great thing about this app is that there's like really an active community. It's almost like a video game space, man. It's interesting to me that this exists. Whoever came up with this, honestly, like kudos to you. I think gamifying your habit building, and it does have like good visualizations. And I think a lot of the app overall is good from just standard like building the different ways that you can build your habits. The way that they make money though is like through sort of microtransaction situations. They do have different free, they have a free plan, and then they also have different paid plans as well. I guess I would say that while the pro of the video game aspect is for some people, it is a con for others. So like I may break down some cons in this video, and for Habitify, I really think that if you're not exactly someone who can handle the gamification, I think it may be a negative. I think getting into some of the vanity stuff in there may not actually be that productive, but for some people, it's good. So I just wanted to hedge there and say it's not like for everybody. So done. This may be one of the most simple and easy to use habit trackers I've ever had. This is actually one that I used for a while. I tried to build habits of taking different supplements and taking my sort of routines to the next level regarding like face care and stuff like that. I've used a lot of different things to try to get that up, and Dunn did a great job of helping me get there. I think it's got 3 free ones, so you get 3 free habits that you can build at a time, and then there are paid versions as well where you can kind of get unlimited. And I think it's pretty solid. The layout of it is extremely simple, colorful but simple at the same time, and a lot of the benefit that I got from it was you could not only just make habits that you want to build, but habits that you want to break sort of trackers. So you could like be accountable for how many times, for example, I would bite my nails or something like that. And then I would not try to not allow myself to hit the max number for the week, right? So that's a nice pro of it, that you could build out these different systems where you could prevent yourself from continuing a bad habit, which is I don't know if you guys have thought about this or have heard about this, but building a good habit is one way to get rid of a bad habit. So for example, I bite my nails. I can try to find some sort of habit that I could pair with that. And then in done, say you use 2 out of the 3, and one of them's trying to get rid of the bad habit, and then the other one's replacing it with a new habit. I think it's a really good application. There's not really amazing data visualization, but it has some definite benefits for sure. One major con I will say is that this is only for iPhone/iPad users. So if you guys are on an Android phone, or if you wanted to use it on your computer as well, that is a no-go. So the next habit tracking app that I want to recommend is Productive. My friend and fellow YouTuber Ahmed Khan actually has recommended this many times. He is one of those people who is extremely productive, so I will say the name is fitting that he is a big fan of this software, but it's a really great, simple and easy to use, productive habit tracking app. I would say that there's a free version and a paid version. And if Ahmed said you don't need the paid version in his video, I believe him. And I'd say definitely go with the free version for as long as you can. There are some benefits to these paid versions for all of these, but if you want to build better habits, it's okay to not go in and pay the money. It's okay to take baby steps. And I feel like the free plan sometimes for people is a baby step to get into it. So I really do recommend you at least get the free plan and see this app out. What's really nice about this application that sets it apart from other people is that you can not only just create habits for yourself, but you can create challenges, and you can kind of collaborate with other people and join other challenges where you're keeping each other accountable. There's a lot of studies to show that group pressure is good for trying to build habits. Some people need to work more from the extrinsic form of motivation. Some people's personalities are just built like that. So if you want to do something in that regard, I would definitely check this app out so you can get into these challenges and get yourself together with other people over the internet and build these habits together. I've also seen some really great things in regards to data visualization and seeing how your habits are growing, so I always think that's a plus when looking at these habit tracking apps. So last but not least, and it's kind of funny because is it a habit tracking app? I mean, it's an everything app. I love Notion, you guys know that, but there is a way to build habit tracking in Notion. I personally build habit tracking in Notion. This is where I do my habit tracking. The pros of it is that you get unlimited free habit tracking. I think that's a nice thing. I think you can make it kind of anything you want it to be to a certain extent. So the pros are that it's customizable for your own sort of interest there. The cons are that it's a little limited in the layouts, and it is Notion. So there's always some issues somewhere, but I like it. I'm a fan. I've been using it. I think if you're somebody who wants everything together and you don't want to segment things, I would use Notion. It's nice to have it on my daily planner to always glance and be like, oh, I gotta finish writing my journal entry today. I gotta make sure I respond to some comment. Whatever the habit is that I want to build. I think it's really important that you guys understand that Notion can be used for most things. So if you're really interested in a whole habit tracking video in Notion, I will make that for you. I can make that for you. I might actually just do it without approval, but I would say main con though is definitely the fact that it is limited, as well as you have to really be using Notion as the main part of your ecosystem for it to be worth it. If you're not really using it all the time, just use one of the other ones, because this is not going to work well unless you're a Notion guy. You have task management, to-do lists, all that stuff, project management in Notion. If not, not really worth it. So I think that these habit tracking apps can really help you guys become more productive in this second half of 2021. I'm excited to see how the rest of the year goes for you guys, and for anyone else who is interested in different types of productivity apps or videos, make sure to once again subscribe to this YouTube channel. I am starting to rear into this sort of style of getting more specific with my content. It's been good in the last few weeks. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.